Lay back, relax, enjoy it all. Saturday night, it's time to say no more. S&M with Tally and KRC. Come pleasure or pain, welcome to the stream.
Hello everyone, welcome to S&M. I'm Eve, this is Tally.
I'm not sick anymore.
She's not sick anymore.
Ish.
Ish.
Questionable. It's questionable.
Tis questionable.
I'm not as sick.
So, how is everyone? Did you miss us? I missed us. God, I missed this bitch.
Us.
I missed this
I've
bitch.
been really ill.
I missed all of you guys. It's been, I've seen some of you when I've been streaming, but it's just not, it's not the same, It's not the same as being over here in this setting, being able to kind of say whatever the hell we want,
Yep. Yeah, I know, right?
Kefki says, Tally, I've missed your face. Evie, hi Kefki. Hi Snow. Hi Hikaru.
Fucking manicure ever. I fucked it up. Yeah.
I see Pat. I see Cap. Hi Pat. Hi Cap. I saw Rick earlier. Hi Rick. Hi Raziel. So, Miss Talita, how have you been?
Yes. I've been sick. How would you think I've been? I've wanted to die.
Well, don't do that.
I've been really ill. I actually thought I was going to die.
Did you catch the COVID? Is that what it is?
No, I didn't.
So there's no...
There is actually a single case of COVID in my village, though.
Really?
Yeah. But the guy that caught it works in Anik. In a town close by. But it's far enough away and we're isolated enough here that it's not a big issue. So apparently he caught it, gave it to his wife, because she works with the elderly, she couldn't go to work. So before she spread it to anyone, she couldn't go to work. So in the village we've had a single case. So how's everyone doing?
I'm doing okay.
I'm still not 100%, so I didn't put my face on for everyone.
Yes, she did. She put, mascara on. The rest is all her natural glow. Isn't she lovely? Look, everyone's favorite Twitch thought has decided to join us.
Of course she has.
My teacher, person who taught me how to be a proper Twitch thought. Look at her. And her sister back there in the background asleep on the doggy bed.
Can we dye her blue and put little cat ears on her?
No! I'm not dyeing my dog blue. What the fuck is your problem?
But then she would actually look like an Exceed.
I guess so.
She would actually look like her namesake. Can we use that pet safe spray paint stuff?
Recommended stream bitrate of 45 kbps. Well, we're gonna up that and see what happens. If the stream goes all wonky, kids, it's because I fucked with settings. So
it's Eve's fault.
Let's see if I fuck it up. Oh shit! It shot up. Now maybe the warning will go away.
I really need to get out of this house soon because I need a haircut. but I can't. In saying that, tomorrow I am going to look at a car.
Yeah. What kind of
Yeah.
car? That just blue
The
food coloring. No, leave my dog alone. No, you have to put wings on her for it to really look like an Exceed. Yes, Tally was asking me, oh, do you know what happy actually is? And I'm like, yes, dear, I know what Exceeds are. I've seen in the whole Edalus saga.
Yeah.
That is the look of death if I've ever seen one. LOL. Yep. This one is she's a vicious monster and she'll pretend like she's not, but we all can see it in her eyes.
She will just draw you in with her innocent looks, and then she will. Nyang.
All right, sweetie. I'm gonna put you down.
So how is everyone today?
The stream's current bitrate of 4,765 kilobytes per second is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend you stream at a bitrate of 4,500 kilo. Okay, I'm 200 over and it's still too low, apparently.
I'm back in front of the shoes, by the way, if everyone's noticed. Because I
noticed.
love my shoes.
I've noticed. Tally won't stop talking about them shoes, guys. Ah.
But tell me you are not jealous.
I'm not jealous.
And I don't believe you.
No.
I've also got such diddy feet.
Yeah, she's got like little baby feet. Like, what are you, a size 6? Size 5?
I am a US size 6.
Yeah. Over here with my size 13 feet.
UK
Big ass
sizes
feet.
and US sizes are a little bit different. See, in the UK, I'm a size 4.
Literally more than twice your size.
You won't be able to steal my shoes then.
I know. It's really annoying.
Which also means I won't be able to steal yours.
Yep. Haha. Can't have my shoes. Even Kaira have seen up to episode 133 of Fairy Tail, so Jacob knows exactly where we left off. That's okay.
I've seen it all.
Tally went and watched it all. Jacob went and watched it all.
Yeah, I did.
I'm a size 14. I feel like
When I was sick, I was curled up in bed, and all I did was watch Fairy Tail and wish for death.
It's worse. It's worse when you're a woman, Dan, because women's shoes don't usually come in that size. Like men's, they kind of expect men to have big feet, especially if they're tall. Women's, they just completely forget that happens sometimes. So there was
I would have watched other animes, but I got better.
I was gonna watch more anime, but then I wasn't sick anymore.
That's pretty much it.
I
got halfway through Sailor Moon, and I was like, "Hey, I feel better." Next on the list was Black Butler, or Butler Black.
It's Black
Is it
Butler.
Black Butler?
No, you're
Yeah, it's
confusing
Black
that with Bible Black. We don't talk about Bible Black.
Yeah.
You don't even know what Bible Black is. What you talking about?
Nope.
I'm 6
Also
foot.
on
I'm
the list
6'6".
is
I understand.
Gay
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
anime. Gay and Overlord.
Bray says, so where has the Tally been for so long? She just said she's been sick.
I've been really ill. I've been curled up in bed watching anime, praying for death.
She saw a picture of you naked, Race, and no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness.
If
I'm
Race
just-
ever sent me a picture of himself naked, I might actually kill myself.
Don't be like that.
I will sick my vicious little dog on you if you send me something naked. Please don't. He
I will
might look
sick
too...
my I didn't even know said ouch woman. Ray's just like, I just got here. I- oh, he just got here. Okay, like he didn't hear you say, "Hi, Yuki." Yuki just popped in the chat.
Hi.
So, damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say next. No, I was gonna say I'll stick my Cthulhu on you. That's what I was gonna say.
I
knew I would
bought
be in
this
trouble.
to support guide dogs.
Aw, that's cute.
Isn't it adorable? I got this a few years ago when they had a guide dog training puppies in my local mall, and they were raising money for them, and I got this.
Aw, that's adorable.
It's a good cause. All
Race-
money from buying him went to paying towards the training of guide dogs.
Aw. Ray says, "What if the naked thing was my GF?"
Wait, what are they trying to do to Paw Patrol?
I said I would ask how
Pat,
you
what-
got it.
Pat, what are you trying? Wait, what?
Okay, I think we're getting
Do
excited.
not break my heart. What are they trying to do to Paw Patrol? Bearing in mind that I have a small child and spent a lot of time watching Paw Patrol. I've grown quite attached to those ridiculous little dogs. My favorite one is the Dalmatian Marshall. Just because he kind of reminds me of me.
Did y'all hear that
'Cause he-
SpongeBob is gay now? No.
Seriously?
He's a sponge. It doesn't.
He's a sea sponge. Sea sponges don't have sexuality.
That actually brings me into something that I wanted to talk about. And Race is going to feel particularly strong about this too. I'm quite sure.
Wait. They cancelled Paw Patrol because of the police dog.
Dude, I forgot.
They cancelled Paw Patrol because of Chase. Chase is my son's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Oh. That actually bring thinking of making characters gay just because reasons. That actually brings up a subject you wanted to talk about, doesn't it?
Yep. I was actually. If go ahead and keep talking about Paw Patrol for a second. I'm trying to fix something real quick.
But
I should have fixed
hang
it. I think.
what? They can't like stop doing stuff just because police.
Oh, but they can.
I have actually seen tweets about how they want to replace the police with social workers and what was the other one? Planned Parenthood. And all of these other stupid things. It's just like, yeah. That's great. Yeah, because they are really going to be able to investigate and help you if you've been murdered or assaulted. Good job.
Mm-hmm. I think I did the wrong thing.
People are going to have to realize sooner or later that a police force is a very important thing for society. Like when I was a kid, my favorite series of what's it called? Power Rangers was SPD. They're basically space police for the
Do you
space
want?
police.
Do you want to talk about canceling the police instead? Because we can talk about that too.
if you want.
This is a very relaxing stream. I must go, but definitely going to tune in again. Thanks for coming by, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
They canceled Paw Patrol. The left is trying to cancel it because of Chase. Would they cancel Paw? Oh, because of the police dog. Okay, that's what y'all are talking about.
Yeah, the German Shepherd
Yeah,
Chase.
it's like anything that has anything to do with supporting any of the
Well,
anything.
Well, the thing is, they had a fire dog, the Dalmatian, the very clumsy Dalmatian. I loved that Dalmatian, and I don't even like the breed Dalmatian because they're horrible little fuckers.
We had a Dalmatian once when I was a kid. It wasn't so bad.
They chew everything. They're very good guard dogs for property, not so much for babies.
I'm not even really sure how we got stuck on a Dalmatian as a firehouse dog or anything like that.
It was because that breed got along with the horses when they used to have horses pull the fire trucks.
Oh, no shit.
Because back then, there was no... Yeah. It was a breed of dog that was easily got along with the horses, and it didn't scare, or it wasn't scared by the horses and all that sort of thing. So the firehouse dog was always a Dalmatian.
Hikaru says they're trying to cancel Into the Spider-Verse because Miles' dad is a cop, and they're also going after 2 past Power Rangers seasons that had 2 different forms of police forces, SPD and Time Force. Yeah.
SPD was my favorite one.
Ray says, did you spoil what Eve was sharing? No, he did not. You're going to feel particularly strong about this race. Because I do. Lion says, no, I forbid the Kefki from being depressed. Yes, it is forbidden for you to be depressed, Kefki. You are no longer allowed to be on the depressed train. Instead, we will cuddle you and hug you and love you and kiss you until you feel better. Okay? Okay.
We will feed you pizza.
Stop says, hey, Tally's back. Yes, she is. Tally's not sick anymore, kids.
Tally no longer wants to curl up and die.
She said she did not have the cough heavy, but, well, I don't believe her.
Well, if I had it, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have, be going out tomorrow to go have a look at a car.
Yes, you would. You want to give them the cough heavy, too. Because apparently when you have the cough heavy, you want to spread it. The instinct to spread it to everyone around you is inside you.
Well, no. See, the thing is, I have a very Japanese mindset in the fact that if I'm sick, I'm not going to give that shit to everyone else. Keep your shit to yourself.
Fair.
That's why the people in Japan wear those masks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because they don't want to get sick from other people. It's because they've got something and they don't want to give it to other people.
That is true. But we're talking about diversity.
Yes.
And talking about what was the part? Where did we get onto that? We were talking about, like, you know, cancel culture. We're talking about how, like, SpongeBob being gay.
Apparently,
that's what you brought up.
SpongeBob is now gay.
So we were talking about SpongeBob being gay. And I stumbled across... Well, I'd seen the announcement the other day, but I stumbled across an article about this. I stumbled across. Somebody sent it to me. But it brings up a particular subject that I like. About a particular... I can't talk straight. It's about a particular subject that I like, so I'm going to screen share with you guys real quick.
Okay.
Boop. And then I'm going to focus there. So, as you can see here, on next Tuesday, we're expecting the next installment, the next chapter of Dead by Daylight. For those of you who know, myself, Race, are big fans of the game. However, yesterday, I think it was...
The new killer is going to be
the new killer
Pyramid Head.
Yes, and the new survivor is going to be Heather here, which is why they're using the picture for this article. I don't think it actually has anything to do with the article. However, the headline kind of bothers me. Dead by Daylight announces diverse sexual orientation for future characters. The popular asymmetric killer versus survivor game, Dead by Daylight, will definitely have more diverse characters in the future. Behavior recently announced that in the name of diversity and inclusion, they would be more conscious about the game's lore going forward. In a statement posted on the official Dead by Daylight Twitter, the developers explained, "In the past, we've mentioned that we didn't aim to give our character any sexual orientation to our characters. The idea was to let players create their own narrative, identify with the characters they most related to." It continued,
Makes sense.
"Now that Dead by Daylight's lore is getting more and more detailed, we realized that we didn't stay true to this vision. We did set our characters' preferences in the past, notably in heterosexual relationships. We recognize that this no longer reflects our original positions. The game continues to evolve,
Hang
and
on.
thanks to your precious feedback," hang on, let me finish.
they-
"The questions regarding our characters' diversity, we have reviewed our plans and position," they added. Okay, I'll say.
Do they actually clarify in any of the character bios that this person is straight?
I'll come to that. I'll come to that in a second. 'Cause that's actually what I was going to touch on, because I don't think this is... No, it does go on for a little while longer. So one of my biggest issues with this, it isn't the fact that they're going to include more diverse characters. Because yes, before the characters' backgrounds were very vague. They were very they weren't fleshed out. You know, you kind of knew that Claudette was a med student, I think, but you didn't know who she was really outside of that. You didn't know how she grew up. You didn't know what her love life was like. And in my opinion,
Well, it was irrelevant.
it isn't relevant. You know, they gave you a little short blurb, and but as they've gone along, they've gone from like making 1 or 2 paragraphs about a character's backstory to writing an entire short story about the backstory of the character, who they are, where they came from, and how they ended up in the entity's realm.
Because people so read that shit.
Some do. I've gone into Reddit because I've actually found it pretty interesting. All of them, it seems, have some kind of vice or flaw that ended up making them susceptible to the entity's influence. So,
But that's relevant. That's relevant to gameplay.
Right. Well, sort of. It's relevant to the story of the gameplay.
How
The gameplay
is who
itself,
the character wants to bang relevant to gameplay?
and that is where I come to my point. That is my point right then and there. My issue is that in a game that is about stabbing people in the face and putting them on a meat hook, why does it matter who they're sleeping with? Why does it matter whose dick's going where, whose mouth is going on to whose parts?
I mean, is part of the quest now going to be to hook up and hope the killer doesn't find you while you're hooking up?
Right? I mean, it's not relevant, because when you're sitting there repairing generators and running around trying not to get killed, or if you're the killer trying to kill them, your sole thought is on killing that person. And again, I don't even mind that they want to add this stuff, because if they were just write new characters in the future that come along, or if they write people's stories and start fleshing them out, they kind of just drop in things here that's like, hey, Dwight had a boyfriend before he, you know, they talk like one of the things they've started adding to the game is the archives, is what they call it. Mm-hmm. And as you go through and complete these challenges, you not only get more blood points and other things like that for your characters to unlock, but occasionally some of them will unlock little lore snippets that are like backstory things on the characters, which are interesting. The first one they did Claudette, I think, Claudette and the Trapper were the first ones they did. And a whole lot of nothing into the gameplay, but it's a cool side feature. Yeah, exactly. It didn't mean anything for gameplay, but it was interesting to flesh out the lore of the universe. And I was okay with that. So that's what they mean by they've started writing more stuff for the universe and the lore, is that they've actually gone and said, you know, hey, look, here's a story. Let's talk about the backstory of this character a little bit. And nobody had a problem with that. And I still don't have a problem with if going forward they decide to say, like I said, like they tell Dwight's backstory. Turns out Dwight's gay. You know, he was on his way to meet his husband or something when he, you know, crashed his car and then ended up in the entity's realm. You know, maybe it was something to do with his backstory or him as a character. I don't care about them adding that. What pisses me off the most, and I'll show you, I'll point it out, because this is the part that this right here, this
Can
tweet,
you enlarge it so we can actually read
as
it?
as big as it'll get on the screen. You'll have to click on it on yours. If you're looking at Discord, you have to click on it on yours.
Oh,
and
I
enlarge
already
it.
have, but it's
I can't really, maybe I can make the latency a little better. Let me, there we go. Better?
try actually clicking on the tweet.
I made the source 1080. Hang on.
Or try actually zooming in on the page.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. But this tweet right here. It is the idea that for whatever reason they felt they needed to do this. They decided to brag about it.
It's to satisfy people that won't even play the game.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. They decided to brag about it. If they just put it in and moved along, okay. That is one of the things I've always, praised Overwatch for, is they didn't make a gigantic deal out of the fact of when it came out that, what's her name? Tracer was gay. Or at the very least bi. That she had a girlfriend. They put it in one of the comics. They just dropped it in there. They didn't say anything. They didn't make some big announcement of, hey guys, guess what? Tracer's gay. No, it was, they just put it in and moved along. And people were like, oh, Tracer's gay. Okay.
Well, they weren't doing it for a big pat on the back.
They weren't. They
They
were
were
just
doing it to flesh out the character a bit.
And if you flesh out the character that way, you want to add diversity that way, fine. But don't make a big scene about it. This was done during Pride Month, and this was done in a public fashion, and it's done for the virtue signal. Not because they actually care or because they actually want to represent those marginalized identities, but because they want to make a virtue signal. They want attention. They want to know, hey guys, look, we're on your side. We love you. We care about you. It's Pride Month. Haha. Look at the it's the behavior symbol. Look at the fucking symbol, the Dead by Daylight symbol up there in the corner. Like, I'm gonna get my mouse back on the page and point to it. Look at this right here. You can't see it.
I can.
You can see it. You can see it over here. Look at this. It's rainbow.
It's stupid.
It is a virtue signal, and that
I
more than
don't
anything
understand.
pisses me off.
Why does, my bank does it every Pride Month here in the UK. Every single Pride Month, they change their logo from the standard blue. It's a blue eagle, or a white eagle in a blue background. They change it to a white eagle in a rainbow background.
Yeah, and it is ridiculous to me. And like I said, they'll go on to talk about, since the game launched in 2016, Dead by Daylight has always had backstories for its characters, but they were often brief and vague. For example, in The Last Breath, they introduced the nurse and Nia Carlson. Here's how they describe the nurse. A new varmint has entered the arena. I spotted her as she somehow moved through a wall. Clad in bandages, they tell an untold tale of something horrid. This nurse, as it seems, brings to me new angst during my lonely nights as my mind runs amok. Because the focus and the emphasis was on, okay, what she is who she is, where she came from doesn't matter. What matters is in the moment, she's coming for you. This monster, this creature that can walk through walls is coming for you. And that anonymity, that left the horror of the unknown, of not knowing what she is or what she's capable of, is the point of the game. And I don't even really mind, like I said, don't mind that they're adding backstories for the killers. I don't mind that they're adding backstories for the survivors either. I think it can humanize them. I think it can actually make, attachments to those characters even deeper. Especially
But why would you want to humanize the killers? They're supposed to be monstrous.
Sometimes
killers.
it makes it worse. Sometimes it makes them scarier when you realize just exactly what they're capable of and exactly where they came from.
I mean, the whole
Trapper,
thing
for
with
example.
Jason.
You know Jason's backstory. Jason's backstory doesn't make him any more likable as a person. Makes you maybe feel sorry for him when he was alive. But
it's understandable why he turned into an atrocious killer.
Mm-hmm.
When you realize how he died and the reason he died.
Mm-hmm.
And you do feel sympathy for him.
Yeah.
But that's him when he was alive, not him now.
Exactly. And that's what they've done. That's what they've done in the games. They give a backstory for the characters, like how did this person turn into a killer? How did they become a monster? And like I said, there's something to be said
for
leaving things unknown. The nurse is
just a monster. She's just. I mean, yeah, the nurses in in Silent Hill, they became that way because of the ground fire and shit went horribly wrong and all of that sort of thing, and then they turned into these monstrous things. Yeah, they didn't start off that way, but that's what they became. So why do you need a backstory for that?
Well, it's like I said, here is their description of Nia Carlson. At first, I thought it was a cat that passed by just a few meters behind me, a shadow that moved without sound. But yelling is not wise in this place. I've spotted her more times, but it's just in the peripheral. I still don't know her name, but she evades the monsters with a certain grace. Nia's expertise is stealth, not being seen. Her base perks that she comes with center around, stealth. And that's all she was, a stealth character. As you can see, there's no indication of their sexual orientation. This trend would continue in Spark of Madness, where they introduced the Doctor and Fang Min. Like I said, there was no need to focus on any of that. The focus was on what they brought to the game.
Yeah.
And nothing more. Here's the description of the Doctor. Have difficulty keeping my sanity. Each day, this altering world provides me with new trials. A man wearing the robes of a doctor crossed my path. From afar, I witnessed him walk around searching, but he was not normal. Eyes and mouth pried open in a painful and disturbing way. Where do these fiends stem from? I do not trust him. He looks like he wants to bring pain, not healing. I will stay away. It's the wisest thing to do.
Well, that's relevant to the character.
Yeah. And here's the description of Fang Min. A young woman surprised me the other day. She is another guest in this nightmare I cannot seem to wake up from. She came running, passed by a wounded girl, and didn't stop. Just a glance at her, and she was off again, with a determined look on her face, like she had something important to do. A lone wolf, maybe? I am not sure what I should call this new person. The descriptions would get more detailed with chains of hate, but there was still no indication of sexual orientation. They just go on to, tell some more backstory of the characters. I won't read all of them. If you want to, just go on the Dead by Daylight wiki. They're all there if you're interested in the stories and stuff. There's no description of sexual orientation anywhere. Description concludes. While the descriptions and their backstories of the characters have been relatively short and gradually increased over time, the release of the archives significantly expanded these backstories. The archives are broken up into tomes, in-game challenges that allow players to unlock information about Dead by Daylight lore and characters. With expanded lore in the game, the announcement is somewhat understandable. However, it raises the question of just how many players care either way.
Most don't.
Right, and that's the
I mean,
the point.
like I said earlier, the people that care about these characters' sexual orientation aren't the ones playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones screeching about representation, but they're not the ones that are going to pay out the money.
Mustafa said patch notes that
pay-
Oni gets a debuff when he picks up an orb from a gay character.
What?
Said the Oni is he's like an ogre basically. He's just this big hulking guy who walks around with a samurai sword.
Yeah.
His power operates off of blood orbs that he picks up from survivors. When he injures them, a bleeding survivor drops blood orbs. And so Mustafa said, patch notes, the Oni gets a debuff when he picks up a blood orb from a gay character. And that's what he was
That's funny.
talking about. So now players can grieve killers because the killer went after them because they're gay. I guess so. I mean, turns out Claudette's autistic. See, CDPR did this right. With Cyberpunk 2077, it means a whole lot of nothing to the gameplay, but it's a cool side feature. Exactly. Having an option for something is not something that I, have a problem with. Having it put into a thing is not something I have a problem with. It's when we act like this is a unique, special thing, and look at us, guys, we're being diverse, we're being inclusive. That's when I start getting upset, annoyed. You want to normalize something? Stop acting like it's unusual. Stop acting like this is something special and new.
Well, I think we should just get away with, do away with Pride Month.
Exactly,
Because,
and that's big. That's a big part of
ha-
it too.
Well, the Pride parades and all of that sort of thing, they're doing more to hurt the acceptance than help it.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are seeing these Pride parades, they're seeing all of these adults go out and act like degenerates in the street, act in ways that they would only normally do at home, go out wearing stuff that they would only wear in the bedroom. And people are looking at this and they're like, maybe I don't want my kids around this.
Captain says, isn't it Bethesda that has a rainbow icon on Twitter except for their Russian and Iran accounts? Oh, that's a good question.
They don't do it in China either. They won't, like all of these companies that do these representation things, they will do it for the Western countries, but they will completely take it out for China and all that sort of thing. Like they were planning on, like when Frozen 2 was released, they were planning on giving Elsa a girlfriend. But then the Chinese government were like, well, if you do that, you can't show it here. So they scrapped that and they came up with a new story.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, when you're forcing it, oh yeah, no, that's the funny part. Somebody, I'll put it up here. Me change windows. Yeah, that's what they were talking about. All the Bethesda things changed Rainbow except for Bethesda Middle East. Like it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's just, I mean, it's understandable, but oh, that's not what I meant to change. Hold on.
Well, they really don't care. Because if they really did care, they would show the rainbow flag for the Middle East as well. But they don't. And the reason they don't is because they know that if they did,
It deleted my window. Pop out.
the Middle East would kick off.
Sorry, guys. Give me just a second to fix it.
She broke it.
It decided to screen cap the wrong window. There we go. I fixed it. I see us again. I decided when I closed the streaming thing, it's like, oh, you wanted to pop the window back in, right? I'm like, no. But yeah, it just goes on to talk about, in the 3.5 years. Oh, this is the article writer saying this. I'm going to read this last little bit. In the 3.5 years I've been a DBD player, my focus has always been on the multiplayer experience itself. The same goes for many other Dead by Daylight players I know. Either we play either to stream our gameplay, get together and have fun with some friends, or just to level up various killers or survivors. A particular character's sexual orientation isn't the forefront of our minds. In gathering information for this article, it seems that there wasn't any pressure for DBD to be more inclusive. Rather, this appears to be a preemptive self-policing move to be more inclusive and stay on the right side of diversity culture. We'll see how this turns out for behavior in DBD in the long term. In an industry that is rife with virtue signaling and bending the knee to woke culture, this appears to be more of the same. What do you think? Is this announcement a big virtue signal, or is it forward thinking? And I would lean towards the virtue signal type of argument, because it just is.
They won't do it. They won't do this sort of thing for Asia. And the reason they won't is because Asian countries are very conservative.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole in Asia. It's a whole. Well, if you're gay, that's your thing. You do you, but we don't care. No one cares. Just fuck off.
Racist. I know Kawisi is gonna care. I damn near got kicked from her server for pointing out that Nickelodeon do their pride for pay stuff is gonna backfire. Yeah, like I said, it hashtag pride for pay. I don't even know what that part is about. Like pride for pay. I don't even know.
It's stupid. It is stupid.
Big businesses will sell it for $1, right? And then this is what they're trying to. The problem that we all fall for this trap. The reason that they do these things as businesses is not because they care about you or your sexuality or who you really are as a person. They don't care about any of that. What they care about is money.
Is your money.
Exactly. But more than that, the reason they do these things is because either
because there are stupid
they think people are going,
hey, look, that business cares about my sexual orientation. I'm just going to go use them from now on.
Or B, they make these big virtue signals and people get bitchy and go, well, you don't really care. If you did, you would do this, blah, blah, blah. Or they get lambasted.
Get woke, go broke.
Exactly. Either way, it's attention. There's no such thing as bad press. It's all about how you spin it.
Mm.
Either way,
not wrong.
You paid attention. And that is the entire point of this entire month. That is the entire point of this of all of the virtue signals and all the pride parade things. It's just pride for pay. It's just a phrase I made up for this phenomenon. Oh, okay.
I see. Now, I thought the Pride Parade was just an excuse for a load of adults to go out and act like degenerates in the street.
It used to actually be about something, and now it's just pretty much an excuse for people to do degenerate things in the street and say, "This is me being gay." No, honey, that's you being a
degenerate.
A degenerate. Like, be degenerate at home and behind closed doors, fine. But don't go out there in BDSM gear and dildos strapped to your forehead and act like that's what being gay is about, because it's not. It's really fucking not.
It's kind of like those women that they do all the, like that, what was her name? But she did a BDSM thing where she was rigged up in bondage rope and had some guy whipping her, and it was what was she calling it?
Meme
Performance art.
Saying me mattress. Oh goodness, Yuki.
Yuki of Sokudo donated $100.
No,
Hang on,
that
dear,
was
hang
Good
on,
to
hang on.
see the most
art.
beautiful duo back in
Right.
action for a late Tally birthday, and since I was given a pandemic bonus at work, let me share with the best
What?
ladies on YouTube. P.S. Love Eve's face when I make these donations.
Thank you, Yuki, for the $100. We appreciate that so much. Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he said happy birthday, Tally, if you missed that.
Oh, thank you.
I shushed you because I had the auto reader on.
It was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, which also the thing I wanted to bring up today is that 2 weeks ago on the 1st of June was Miss Tally's birthday, but she was sick and too busy to come hang out with us, just being too cool and just so sick and whatever. So
You know, the
everybody,
only thing I wanted for my birthday was Chinese food, and I didn't get it.
no, but you got something for your birthday. Thank you very much. So
I did. I won't accept it though.
too fucking bad. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, wish Tally a happy birthday. It's a little belated at this point, a couple weeks out,
It
but
was 2 weeks ago.
it was 2 weeks ago.
No, don't.
If
My
you
birthday
continue,
sucked.
if
I'm never having another
you
fucking birthday.
continue with this line of thinking, Talita, I will sing for you.
Please don't.
Okay, then. So let them wish you happy birthday, and move along.
Most people did anyway.
I know, not all of them, but some. You know, I shouted you out on Twitter. I shouted you out in various Discords, and people said happy birthday, and you barely even responded. And I was like,
I was sick.
I know. You're
People
sick.
sent me private messages, and if I saw them, I did say thanks.
You obviously didn't see all the ones that you know. I like I said, I shouted you out in my Discord and the S&M Discord, everything. Rick wants me to sing. No, I'm not gonna sing, Rick.
Please don't. Please don't.
You don't want me to sing for you, Miss
See,
Talita.
When you have kids, your birthday becomes just another day.
And I
because
aim to
it's
fix
not-
that.
It's not a day that you can make about the kids. See, now Halloween, their birthdays, Christmas, these are all days that you can make about the kids after you've had them. Whereas
Mhm.
your birthday isn't something that you can do like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just another day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you done lying through your teeth, or you want me to finish now?
go for it.
You like to have things made about you, bitch. And I will aim to fix that. You need some stuff that's just for you. So it can always be about the kid, because if you make your life all about somebody else, even if it is your own child, you won't be happy. So
Hey, you
Happy
say
birthday,
that, but
Tally.
I was at my happiest when I was able to make everything about my little one.
it's true, but I can see that, but after a time, you do need things that are for you as well.
And I had
And
that.
I would argue if we went over your life at that point, then we would also find, hey, but you have this small list of things over here that are yours. That's about you. So,
Yes. At the
For
time,
example-
that was
for
on
example.
Friday nights when my little one would go and stay with my mum.
for example, what's behind you, Tally?
Shoes.
Uh-huh. Does that have anything to do with your little
I
Litlin?
love shoes.
You love your shoes. What about
Oh,
your collection of memorabilia
oh.
from video games and stuff? Your Kingdom
you know
Hearts
what?
keys that you love so much?
Oh, I do love those.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've successfully gotten my son into nerdom.
Did you?
He likes Spider-Man and X-Men comic books.
Oh boy. We've lost him down the rabbit
know.
hole now.
I know. He really likes the X-Men and the Spider-Man comic books.
Yeah, Pat said you had us worried. Did he say tie on purpose, or did he mean tally? I think he just left the L out by accident.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But yeah, everyone's asking me to sing. No, I'm not gonna sing. Not gonna sing.
Please
Just
don't.
bounce to make yourself better. Just bounce to make yourself better, Tally. Do this. Well, if it doesn't make you feel better, it'll definitely make the audience feel better. So.
If I do, this shirt will end up here because it's.
Oh darn.
Not.
Well, that's why I just said, under your just a little bit. Like. Anywho, guys.
I'm picking at my manicure.
Why are you
Worst
picking at your manicure?
Because it was the worst manicure I ever did.
Oh, there's that shy smile. Yeah, that's why I named it. Hey, you, I missed your smile. Because that's one of the things that, we've been saying to each other for the past couple of weeks is, I miss you, we should hang out. And you're like, yeah, we definitely should.
Yeah,
as you tried
pretty
not to
much.
die.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I have pretty much just been curled up in bed watching anime for the past couple of weeks.
Yuki says, it's good to see them reunited. Love Eve and Tally. Makes my Saturday to see them. We love to see you too, Yuki.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
So.
Well,
what? Tell us about...
my birthday was fucking awful and I never want another one.
Well, we'll move it to June 2nd then. How about that? We'll celebrate
the day
that.
I was actually supposed to be born.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell you what, next year we'll celebrate June 2nd as your birthday.
Well,
Make
next
that
year
your
I'm
day.
30, so no.
Honey, darling,
Yeah.
Tally, sweetie, I'm 33.
No, you're not. You're just. No,
I don't
want to
hear you,
Once you get to 30, you draw a line, and every birthday after that, you're just 30 again.
What, 2 cordless lages and you can't get into the Discord? The link in the description should work. If it's not, let me actually see. That said,
Oh, look, a wild assassin has appeared.
Hi, assassin. That's
Assassin, you should have done your namesake some justice last week. I needed an assassin. I was dying. I needed you last week. I was dying. It was painful. You should have just come and knocked me off.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Try generating a new link for him.
Yeah, I don't know. I can do just that. I can make a new link real quick.
I've never been too greedy when it came to my birthday. See, I've only ever celebrated my birthday on my actual birthday. I wasn't like my sister and had like an entire month. Because she did that. The close I got to that was when I turned 18, I celebrated my birthday for an entire week. Because I could.
Because you could.
Yeah, because I could. Whereas my sister, she liked to take up the entire month of May.
Yeah, it never expires. Unlimited uses. It should work.
Strange.
But just because we love our audience so much.
Yes, we do. Oh.
I'll make a new one. There you go. If anybody's having trouble with the link in the description for whatever reason, you should be able to get in there that way. So. Anywho.
Oh no.
What?
Assassin's comment.
Good afternoon, Captain. The adorable, abominable
No.
killer
Below that.
cutie. But then
No.
you would have wanted an ice lolly and a cigarette and another bowl. God damn it, Assassin. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Assassin.
Fuck, I'm 40 this year. Well, you know. That's why I'm trying to give her shit about, like, hey, you know, turning 30 is not the end of the world. It's not that bad.
No.
40 is the
You
new
stop
30.
aging when you get to 30. After that, you're just 30 again every single year.
I think you're overthinking it. There's nothing wrong with being older.
The wrinkles I have here would disagree.
She's not even paying attention.
I will say, if there was ever a reason to not have kids, it's the wrinkles you get here.
She's not even paying attention.
Oh, am I going the right way?
Yep. Leave the lollies alone. Not that kind of lolly race.
Ice lolly.
I don't know. We're at an hour, and I've almost run out of things to say. Was there anything else you had to talk about?
We could always take the piss out of me for being quintessentially as British as they come.
Oh boy, here we go.
Because, as we all know,
Damn.
Tally is very British. Fuck, my arms are fat. I just saw how fat they looked on camera then.
You're gorgeous. Stop it.
Yeah. So I am so quintessentially British. I have all the teas.
That's a lot of tea.
I love tea.
What kind of teas are they, Tally? Tell us.
Mango pineapple with ginseng
Ginseng? Yeah.
fruit.
For energy.
Mint, apple, pear, and nettle. Strawberry, cucumber, green tea, and aloe vera. Spearmint, apple, rooibos.
Rubios?
I can't read that, and you can't read that.
What does it say? Spearmint, apple, Rubios, and Bacobob? I think.
And spiced apple, vanilla, chamomile, and passion flower.
Oh, passion flower. Passion flower. Be all dramatic and passionate.
Yeah.
Snow says,
I
ooh,
like-
apple tea speaks to my northern heart.
I like tea. At the moment, my favourites are these two.
See you later, Yuki. Thank you so much for the donation, dear.
At the moment, my favourite is the mint apple and
Yuki's
mint
leaving,
apple,
dear.
pear, and nettle,
Tally.
and mango pie. Yeah.
Yuki is leaving.
Bye, Yuki. And the mango and pineapple one. Those two are my
And
favourites.
tell him thank you.
Thank you. Ugh.
Stop.
I
You're
need
gonna
to
make
stop
me
eating
self-conscious.
chocolate.
You're gonna make me self-conscious in a second. Stop being like, oh, I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm fat.
I need to stop eating chocolate.
Come over there, pick you up, and throw you over my shoulder and show you how fat you are. How fat you're not. Tiny little 5 foot tall ass.
Yeah, and because I'm so tiny, when I put on any kind of weight, you can see it straight away. There is a big difference between being being very tall and being very short.
Do you see how nonplussed I am right now? Like how just I'm not having any of your shit today. Because I'm not having any of your shit today. You just got over being sick. Come on, cut yourself a break.
This is true, yeah.
So, girl says titties.
I'm going to look at a
Titties.
car tomorrow. Titties. I'm going to look at a car tomorrow.
She did it.
Once
She
I've
did
got a
it.
car, I can go back to work, and then I can start going to the gym again.
We got her to do it, guys. Thank you, Jarl. You can start going to the gym again, huh?
Yeah, I can start going to the gym again.
Pick up Tally and put her in your pocket, boy.
I
Oh.
will be skinny enough that you will be able to put me in your pocket.
Challenge accepted. Josh says I go woof woof. She do it. Oh my goodness. Anywho,
Oh no.
so what animes did you end up watching while you were sick, while you were absent?
I watched all of I watched all of the Fairy Tale,
Mm-hmm.
which you weren't happy about.
No, because I introduced you to the damn show, and then you're just like, hey, you want to watch some more Fairy Tale? Actually, I watched it all. What the fuck?
To be fair, I mentioned about watching it again, and you were like, "Well, I'm busy," and we never watched it. So I started watching.
time. You're like, oh, hey, we should watch it again. Yeah, well, I'm busy right now, but maybe later. And then you're just like, okay. Watches the entire series in both movies. All what? Jacob, how many episodes are there? Like 200? 250?
There's more than that. There's more than that. I will tell you. how many
300 episodes then? No, because we're
Alright,
Jacob and I.
okay.
Jacob said.
Fairy Tale.
Jacob says, God damn it, Tally. Because Jacob said where me and Kara left off was like 133. And I know there wasn't
Okay,
very long after
well,
Grand Magic Games. There wasn't much left of the
there's-
story.
There's 265 episodes, and then it goes on to Fairy Tale Zero, which is kind of like a spin-off, but it does kind of carry on in a way. And there's 12 episodes on that. I need a calculator. Where's my calculator?
Ray says that he started a new gym. He said, yeah, my old gym was starting to fine people for using chalk, and the new gym actually provided free chalk. Who fines somebody for using chalk? Chalk is what you use to keep your hands dry so you can hold on to shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't even lift, and I know that. 339 in total. Wow. That's a lot of episodes. 300. Wait, I've seen 339, 328.
No. Actually, there's 1,516 episodes.
Of Fairy Tale.
Did I do that wrong? I did the math
You
wrong,
did
I
that
think.
way wrong. There's not that much Fairy Tale.
Okay, oh, I see where I went wrong.
Do you?
265. And then there's 12 for the spin-off. And then in the final season, there's 51. 328.
328.
It was great while I was sick.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Plus the 2 movies.
That's a lot. So you watched all of that. Was that it?
And I watched most of Sailor Moon. I like Sailor Moon.
I don't have a problem with Sailor Moon. No, I was getting tickled because you found Hamtaro last night. Was it last night or earlier today you found Hamtaro?
It was earlier today.
Yeah, earlier today you found Hamtaro. And you're like, oh my god, Hamtaro! And I'm like,
I used to watch that as a kid.
she's so amused by cute little animals and stuff. It's so great.
Yeah. Hamtaro was great.
There's no-
Hamtaro was amazing.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty good for an anime.
Cute little ham-hams.
We watched one for my sister's birthday a few weeks ago. I think I told you about it. Did I tell you about it? It was called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Yeah, you did tell me about it.
It's entertaining. Jacob can attest. It was pretty it's pretty interesting. Guy's like a serial. He's kind of like a pervert, but he's not creepy about it. Like, he definitely oogles with women, but I'm pretty sure he was also a virgin too when he died. But he like dies saving a friend of his from like being stabbed, and ends up being reincarnated in a different world as a slime creature, like a little blob of jello. And he finds out that he has all these powers, including like he's smart. He retains all his memories from his previous life as a human. So he has all of this knowledge and stuff that he so he uses that and befriends a dragon, and then he like absorbs the dragon inside of him because he can swallow things and like dissolve them inside of him like he's a slime. And has all these abilities and powers because of his reincarnation and stuff. So he ends up like becoming like a bit of a deity to these little goblin village and stuff like that. So.
And he names them all, and they turn into hobgoblins and goblinettes or something. The Mustafa agrees with me. Hamtaro was the best.
Yolanda says, I came in to talk of pervert. I am in the right place. Yes, you are. Eve says, I remember you telling me this. Yeah, I told you about it too, because it's just a weird anime concept, but it's really good.
You spoke about it on another episode of S&M.
I did. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember I went on for like 30 minutes last time we
Yeah,
were
you
on.
did. Yeah, you
My bad.
I wasn't going to stop you because it was great.
Snubber says, I walk into swallowing things. I did not expect a Vor stream. So I thought about you recently, Snubber, because you do the Tonberry icon, and for a while your Twitter handle was Everybody's Grudge. And I thought about you because I was going over a video for one of the dungeons. I say latest. One of the dungeons I've recently unlocked on Final Fantasy XIV, Wanderer's Palace, which is full of Tonberries. And the last boss for that dungeon is King Tonberry, and one of his special attacks is Everybody's Grudge, which does damage proportionate to the number of Tonberries you've killed in that fight. So the more of his minions he flings at you that you kill, the more powerful his attack becomes. So, which is such a Tonberry thing to do.
Well, once
I thought about you,
finished
Snubber.
Once I'm finished with Sailor Moon, because of course I'm gonna actually finish Sailor Moon. The last season, there's Sailor Stars. It's kind of gay.
It's kind of gay.
It is. It's so gay. Oh, there's a teen idol group, and it's like a boy band, but then they transform into Sailor Scouts, but they go from being men to being women. It's gay.
That's not gay, honey. That's trans. That's like it's a whole new level. That's like beyond. That's like not even.
They were doing this shit in 1996,
Jesus.
and no one was making a deal about it.
Right? That's my thing. It's
after
like stop
that,
making a
after
deal
that,
out of
I'm
it, you know?
Well, they did it in a way so it was well done, but it was so gay. But once I'm done with Sailor Moon, because I've started watching it, I need to finish it. After that, I'm gonna move on to Overlord. And if anyone hasn't seen the anime Overlord, I'm gonna rewatch it. Think if you've seen Magog of Morskar, it's him as an anime, sort of.
Sounds about right. Jarl says, Tally, have you seen any of the banned Sailor Moon episodes? Oh boy.
There are banned episodes. Wait, what?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Because I'm watching all of the ones that are like on.
Also, I gotta
an
call.
anime website.
I gotta call Josh out on something. He says Conjurers for Life. You mean White Mage, right?
And once I'm done with Overlord, I'm gonna move on to Gate.
Gonna move on to Gate. Oh yeah, you told me about
Gate.
that one.
Yeah, where a gateway opens up in modern day Tokyo, and this a medieval army comes through and starts slaughtering civilians. So the Japanese army just goes in, wipes them out, and then they send a small army through the gateway to set up a base to stop another army from coming through and attacking civilians.
Oh yeah, Snubber says I thought they banned some episodes from America because of the lesbianism. They probably did. Fucking prudish motherfuckers back in the 90s.
Yeah, between Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus.
Scholars are superior. I believe Miss Parasite Eve in chat there would agree with you. I have several stuffed Tonberries. Yes.
Yeah,
Because she runs Scholar, I
say
run
there
Warrior,
was-
and so we've clearing
there
dungeons
was-
like crazy.
There was sort of a lesbian-ish relationship sort of thing going on between Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus, and Sailor Uranus is the butch lesbian. Like, when I say a butch lesbian, I mean the stereotypical butch lesbian, wears men's clothing and all that sort of thing, but is a woman. Doesn't not like trans, is a woman, just dresses as a man, and is the stereotypical butch lesbian.
I've got company, so take care, everyone. See you later, you're all. Thanks for stopping by.
They were supposed to be cousins, but there is a bit of a lesbian lover relationship sort of thing going on there. It's kind of like, it's a little weird. They're supposed to be cousins, but
Oh,
they're...
excuse me. Yolander says,
like,
I used to
watch
play with them. Fuck you, Yolander. We have waited on the storyline. Neither me nor Eve has done any of the the main story quest without you. We are waiting on you. Okay? So get your ass back over there and play with us. Bitch.
Yeah, race.
Race. No, I was talking to Yolander.
Oh, yeah,
We're still trying to
Yolanda.
catch Yolander, Race up, so.
Yeah, everyone that's part of that party. When it gets to a point, you can you can get a house.
My
gonna
next
get a
life
house,
as a
right?
villainous, all routes lead to doom is a lighthearted isekai. I like those. I really do. They made them cousins for Western localization. Yeah, I hate when they do shit like that.
Well, see, I watched the actual anime one that's been dubbed into English, but it's the Japanese version, so they actually use the Japanese name. So instead of Serena, Sailor Moon's name is Usagi, and instead of Rini, it's Chibiusa. So they are actually, so yeah, they do actually show aspects of their relationship.
I want to go play Final Fantasy now. Start talking about Final Fantasy. I'm addicted, and it's all Eve's fault. She got me drug into it, and now I'm just like, I want to go run dungeons and craft things and smash people's faces in with an axe that makes Moogle sounds when I pull it out.
It's so cute. It's got a picture of a Moogle on it.
Mm-hmm. And it makes the little woo sound when you pull it out.
Oh,
totally
I
butchered
really
that,
want
but-
a Moogle.
Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross, burn it with fire. Oh. Too many isekai have long as fuck titles if they're based off of light novels. Oh my goodness. I'm a level red mage now.
I can't decide if after Gate if I should move on to Black Butler or if I should move on to Hamtaro. I can't decide yet, but I've got to get through like 3 animes before I make that decision, so it's cool.
Yeah, we did play because you were out sick and you'd fallen asleep and missed the show, Tally. We brought myself, Yolander, Eve. We even had Eve's friend Wei in there as well with us.
Did you know
We
there's a
played
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy.
anime?
We played Final Fantasy on the stream instead of having a regular show.
You know there's a Final Fantasy anime movie?
I don't. Spirits Within.
I think that's what it's called. I don't
Fuck
know.
that
Let me have a
movie.
look. No, Final Fantasy Unlimited.
I haven't heard of that one.
Well, it's on that list that I sent you.
The list is what we're calling it. We're calling it a list. Okay. Yes, Eve, I started Gladiator today, so I only played for like maybe an hour on it, but I picked it up because I figured it's one of the ones I've been saving equipment for anyway, so...
Actually, there's 3 anime movies.
Advent Children is the one I know of. Yes, I know Advent Children. Advent Children I liked. Advent Children was good. Spirits Within was not. It was not.
Brotherhood, Final Fantasy Unlimited,
I don't know.
Legend of the Crystals.
Spirits Within
Those
is
are
a
the 3
paladin
that-
attack in FF14. Oh, lovely. And I just picked up paladin.
I found a website that has all kinds of anime on it, and it's amazing.
The story
And
for
you know
Final
what?
Fantasy made no sense. Which one?
And you know what? If anyone wants to know what list I'm talking about,
Don't you dare
There you
post
go.
it in our chat.
I did. Why not?
Because it's a link to an illegal site.
Quick, click it, and I'll delete it.
Or you could just post it in Discord, which is different.
Oh, I'll do that.
Yeah. And also, here, no, we're gonna, yep, there we go. You removed it. Okay. Post it in Discord, which gives all of you an incentive to come over to Discord, hang out with us after this. We're gonna be wrapping up here in probably the next 10 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, any other statements you'd like to make, any other comments about anything we talked about today, throw it out here now so we can go ahead and talk about it. And because we're gonna knock off here and we'll head over to Discord and hang out there for a little while. So
Yep.
Snow says Tally slaps hand. No, I already got her. Whoops. It's okay. You're being scolded now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I's a good girl. I didn't do no bad.
You finna catch these hands. It's not legal for you to go there and watch it there. Post videos is a different story. Well, still, it's something I don't want us to necessarily be directly associated with by having it in our stream chat where YouTube can go, oh, what's this link? Oh, no, your channel's gone. So I don't want it to be. By
Good
sharing it, it's kind of an issue. So, how do aliens and ghosts?
Well, if everyone joins the Discord, I put it in media links.
How do alien ghosts who are anti-life not be destroyed themselves when they touch living tissue? I don't know what you mean.
What?
That's assassin. Hashtag spank Toledo. Oh yeah, she's into spanking. For clarification, SpongeBob is not actually gay, but
don't
they
threaten me with a
rainbow-fied
good
him for
time.
Pride Month crap. SpongeBob is gay is just the meme. Oh, okay. What'd you say?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
If you're acting up and you're being a brat and doing your thing, it means we got you back to normal, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I really need to redo this fucking manicure.
So you really can't even piss me off today.
Yay.
Oh, that was the plot device for the spirits within. Yeah. I can't take it. I can't stay quiet. Hi, Skull. How are you? I have just learned Onision has an OnlyFans. I can't even. I would like to point out that not every OnlyFans.
Of his fans like 5.
Not every OnlyFans account is nudes and lewds. There are OnlyFans accounts that are there's other stuff that they offer in there. It's not only porn.
Well, originally it started off being somewhere where people could have their fans go over,
It's like a Patreon
and
type
they
thing.
could share. Yeah, they could share the Patreon or funded only quality.
But because they allow nudes and lewds and stuff,
It's become associated with ethos.
all the ethos go there instead of to Patreon. So you broke me,
Well,
Tally. You broke me. What? How did she break you, Skull?
I'm very good at that, apparently.
She'll demand an entire box of ice lollies when I am done.
I do like ice lollies. I've got ice lollies.
She can demand all she likes, but you know how you treat a bitch. She gets one if she's a good girl.
Yeah, I've got a freezer full of ice lollies.
OnlyFans is the new Patreon. I wouldn't even go that far. OnlyFans has gotten a reputation up for it because they allowed, like I said, lewd content.
But they don't just allow lewd content.
Right,
They allow
people do use it.
Porn.
Yeah, people use it for other things, but they allow porn, so.
Yeah, but most people. It started off as somewhere where people could say, if you enjoy this content, you can go over to OnlyFans and get content that is only available to people that pay.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now it's become a whole thing of, well, ethos have OnlyFans. So that's a thing. And the number of people on OnlyFans and all of these cam sites, apparently the number of users exploded when everyone went into quarantine. Which makes sense.
Sorry, I'm
What?
greeting our newbies in the
we have newbies. Hi, newbies.
Well, in the Discord server.
Yes. Hello, newbies.
Tally made me break out laughing. I was trying not talking because I was busy, but Tally made me talk. LOL. You're all
What
so
did I
cold.
say?
I'm frozen.
Wait.
We're not cold. I'm hot as fire, baby.
That's why she's a redhead.
I could demonstrate how hot as fire I am by singing a very sensual, sultry happy birthday to Miss Talita Constantine.
Please don't. No. I would rather you sang the Jessica Rabbit song.
Of course you would, because then it wouldn't be about you, and then you'd be able to just be like, it's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll do it in Discord after, guys. I'll do it in Discord after. Oh, gosh. So everybody come over and hang out in Discord.
Come over to Discord for that.
Yep, we are wrapping up here in about, I'll say last call. We'll give last call for questions, comments.
Yeah, the last call. Yep.
Anything you want to see us do in
need
the
a
future, our boobs don't count.
No,
No,
we need a bell so we can
vaginas
ring it.
either. Nothing lewd.
Yeah, that.
Well, I should also throw that my stuff's not on the menu either. Sorry, guys.
Wait, Scribe sang like Marilyn Monroe? That's funny.
I need a clip of this.
I've got Marilyn Monroe on my bedding. I've also got Audrey Hepburn.
Excuse me. Show feet? No.
I won't show feet, but I will show shoes.
Because he
There you
sang
go,
like she
shoes.
was ODing. Oh boy.
There you go, shoes.
I adore those.
Aren't they fabulous?
It's a shame your
love
feet are
these.
so small, so I can't steal them from you.
I can send you a site where you can get them. These are actually a US size 7.
Skull says, new people, grr, I don't like new people, only because we're not friends yet. I'm like a dog, I don't trust people until we're friends. Well, so you're saying we just have to give you a treat and then we're friends? I mean... Here, buddy. Have a little sneaky snack. Have some beef jerky. Are we friends now?
Need to dust,
Good boy.
I need to dust my shoes.
Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for me and Miss Tally. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out. You could be doing anything with your time, and you chose to come and spend it over here with us, and we couldn't be more grateful. Thank you to everyone who, all the new people I saw. I've seen a couple of new people in chat today.
Yay!
Thank you for Yuki's very generous donation. Jeez Louise, that was so nice of him.
Thank you, Yuki.
yes,
I
thank
know
you
you're
so
gone,
much,
but
Yuki.
Thank you, Yuki.
We appreciate it. Tally and I will be hanging out over in Discord after this, so come join us over there. We're actually in there right now. You guys are late. Come on.
We might sing lewd songs.
Anyway, can't hang in Discord tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, Snow. Enjoy your vacation, though. I hope you're having fun. Depends on the treat.
A vacation.
Depends on the treat, Eve. Well, we'll sort out the type of treat afterwards. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have a good night.
Bye.
And we're out.
Yay.
Lay back, relax, enjoy it all. Saturday night, it's time to say no more. S&M with Tally and Gay Steve. Come pleasure or pain, welcome to the stream.